Okay, today I'd like to look at and compare two apps that I was using for navigation on the bike. This is Footpath. Now, the downside to Footpath is that you have to pay monthly. It's like $3 or $4 a month. It's pretty steep for unless you're doing it a lot. So I don't know. It's almost like getting a Strava. But I used this in the last ride that I had. It worked pretty well. It kept saying that, and you'll see in the video of my last ride, where the voice kept saying, "You're off course. You're off course. You know, your course is to the left. You know, it's." And I was on the trail. I knew I was on the right trail, and it just kept saying it was off. However, when I got to a let's see, and I did this mountain right here, round mountain. So I'm going down here and it says I'm off course, I'm off course. But when I get to a turn, it was instant. It said turn left on such and such trail. So I don't know if it was my phone, the GPS, the side of the mountain, whatever. I'll try it again on a different mountain, see what happens with it. But it was great on the turns. It wasn't so great on the straightaways. I think this is my opinion here, but I do believe that footpath is for hikers. And so when you start going really fast on your bike, and what I mean really fast, 10 miles an hour, that's not hiking speed, it gets confused and it thinks you're off course or something like that. That's my guess of what was happening with footpath. The reason why I really like Footpath is that you could put on your phone, your iPad, and you just take your finger or your pencil and you just draw the map, and it works so easy and so well. It is a absolute dream to set up your route the way you want to, the direction you want to go. Super, super easy. And the reason why I bring that up is because I've got Kamoot. I'm going to use this later on, but I've already got problems with it. So, for instance, if I want to go here to here, I can't. It's too automatic. It tries to break it off and do its own route. It thinks it knows better than I do. And I wish there was a way that I could just draw the map the way I want to instead of it suggesting. Now, this is, I guess, okay if you have no idea the mountain that you're going to, and you just want to click a starting and an ending, and then do a round trip or something like that, and it'll automatically click in. So, for instance, let's say let's start a new one. Let's save that. We'll fix that later. Uh, city. Where else? Okay. All right. So let's start. Yeah, see, it's not really intuitive. Do I go here? I don't even know. Route planner. Here we go. Click this. All right, so let's say I want to go back to Round Mountain. Is this it? Where is it? Round Mountain. There it is. All right, so I would start here. Okay. Start here, and I'm going to end. Oops. Set destination. Okay, so it wants me just to go here because that's the fastest way. However, I want to go the long way around. So I'm going to set up waypoints. I'm going to click on here, include on routes. All right, so it's just going to make me go back and forth. I want to go round trip. And then I'm going to click here on this trail, include on route, Include on route. And you see it just had, now it finally has me going in a loop, but it's still a little wonky. So I'll click here. I'll click here. I'll click here. I'll click here. Okay, so now it's doing pretty good, I think. See, I don't know if it's, yeah, see, it's making me go this way. I want to go the other way. I want to go down this way, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to, let's see, can I, yeah, I mean, it just tells you where you want to go, and it just makes a suggestion, and you're just going to do a figure eight basically. But what if I want to go over here, include this on the route, then I want to go over here, and then I want to go over here. I just wish it would follow what I'm doing here. And then I want to go here. This is what I was doing yesterday. See, well, it's making me do all crazy stuff. Okay. And then I'll go here. Oops, no, I don't want that. Wrong way. I want to go here. Okay, so this has it close enough to what I want. And it gives you a good analysis on both this and on the footpath. I prefer the footpath, to be honest. It gives you total flexibility, just drawing with your finger, and it just keeps following your finger all the way around until you're done, and makes it super easy to make a route. This, I don't know how to make sure it goes the way that I want to. It just basically says, just click on certain things and we'll figure it out for you, as though you're not smart enough to figure out what's the best way. However, if the turn by turn is more accurate than Footpath, I'm probably going to be happy I went with this Kamoot. And another thing about Kamoot is that they have a very good social media presence. They connect you better to people, a little bit like Strava, but you have to get on their premium service, whereas Strava you don't. So right now, what I'm looking at is using this, the Footpath. I'm going to give it another shot at another place and see if it still gives me trouble determining where I am, and then compare that to Kamoot, because I haven't tried Kamoot yet on the road yet. I've just tried to make maps. I've been very frustrated making maps because when I tried to go to, and you see, it's just not. Where are my things here? Route planner, maybe. It's just not as intuitive as Footpath. I don't know where my stuff is. Tours, here we go. All right, so I click on here. I guess you just gotta get used to it. It's just, come on. There we go. All right, so city trails, click on it. But it gives you nice information, easy, how long it's gonna be. It's just that there's breaks. You know, if I go in here, see how it makes me go down a trail and then back the trail. I just want to go, um, let's see, can I zoom in on it? Expand. Yeah, let me just zoom in here. So, for instance, I wanted to go a certain way, and it has me going down a path and then back again, doubling back. When I know I can go in a perfect loop if I could just draw it, but it keeps, here we go. So no matter what I do, I can't connect this trail. It makes me go up the trail and then down the trail again, instead of just going up here and meeting up with the rest of the route. It's very frustrating right now, the way I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but still, that's not cool where they make it more difficult. I do love all this information that they give you right in the beginning. I think Footpath does the pretty much the same thing, where they show you all the stats of this. You got a cue sheet, um, turn by turn. You know, you can make this stuff up without paying for it, but you have to pay for the turn by turn navigation. Whereas in Kamoot, you just buy the maps, and once you buy the map, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it anymore. So, yeah, right now I'm a little disappointed in Footpath. We'll see how it does on the second run. Maybe it was me messing up, and I'll look at it more. But right now, if you want an accurate map of when you're drawing it, then I would go with Footpath. If you are exploring and you really don't know where you're going, and you're just like, okay, send me on a route. I want to go here. I want to go there. And yeah, maybe Kamoot's best for you, especially if you want to connect to other riders and groups and so forth. So that's all I got on the apps that I'm starting to look at when I'm riding around. Um, and I hope you have any comments for some of this stuff. What do you think? Have you used Footpath? Have you used Kamoot? Have you had the same problems that I had with Footpath, where it's telling you I'm riding over here, it's saying you're off the trail. You know, it's 10 meter or 20 meters to your left, or something like that. And it makes you nervous, you know, because am I on the right trail? It keeps saying I'm not on the right trail. And then when I get to a junction, a turn, it's totally accurate. It was dead on accurate. I was very, very confused why it was creating that problem. All right, thanks for watching.